Assalamualaikum everyone. In today's video, we'll talk about the shifts that are there in the PPC. So there is an outward shift in the PPC. Also, there is an inward shift in the PPC. And there are a lot of questions in the past papers in which they require you to shift the PPC curve either outwards or inwards. So we'll basically look at those situations where you have to shift the curve, and what is it in the question that actually tells you that you need to shift the curve. So we'll just draw a PPC diagram here, and so I'll draw a PPC curve here. So there will be a y-axis and there will be an x-axis. On the y-axis I'll write here capital goods. On the x-axis I'll write here consumer goods. Now what the assumptions now are going to be, these are there's one assumption that there are two goods that are being produced here in an economy. So there are two goods that are produced, and now the factors of production can change. So I write for factors of production, I write here FOP, and then there's an S. So FOPs can change, factors of productions can change. They can either increase, decrease, and then there is technology. So technology can also change. So technology is not fixed anymore, and factors of production are also not fixed anymore. So what you guys need to look for is that whether the question is telling you about the quantity or quality of factors of production. So either the factors of production will increase in quantity. So for a shift outwards, so I'll write here, for a shift outwards, the factors of production will increase in quantity. So there is an increase in quantity, or there is an increase in quality of factors of production. So I'll give you a few examples for this. So let's say there is training and education of labor. So training and education of labor will not increase the labor force size, but it will make your labor more productive, because once the labor is trained, they become better at what they are doing. They become better at their work. Also, one more thing, that when the labor is trained, they become more efficient. If they are more educated, they'll have more skills, and if they are trained, they are more occupationally mobile, which means that they have multiple skills. If they have multiple skills and also they are trained, they are more productive, they are more efficient, that will shift the PPC outwards. So I'll show you how a shift outwards looks like. So we'll have this original PPC that is called PPC1, and the other PPC that is an outward shift will be I'll make it like this. Yes, so there will be an outward shift, and this will be PPC2, and this outward shift will be showed by an arrow. So training and education of labor improves the quality of labor. Similarly, discovery of natural resources. So let's say there's discovery of oil, or let's say there's discovery of any minerals. Discovery of natural resources will increase the quantity of land. So I'll write here discovery of natural resources increases the quantity of land. Okay, and then let's say there is another example. It's called immigration of labor. So immigration of labor, you guys might know that already, that what immigration means. Immigration with an I means that people coming into your country. So let's say there's inward migration and there's more labor coming into our country from other countries. That will increase the quantity of labor in our country, so that increases the labor force size, and hence we'll be able to produce more output. So the thing is that at PPC1 the output combinations are lower output combinations, but when the PPC shifts towards the right, shifts outward, what happens is that at PPC2 the output combinations are greater output combinations, higher output combinations. Okay, and then we have, let's say, use of fertilizers. So use of fertilizers for land is going to improve the quality of land. So this improves the quality of land, and therefore the output that is grown on land will be it'll be better produced, because once you use fertilizers, the crops that we grow is basically it improves in the quality, and we'll have better crops if we use fertilizers. So and then we have another example, let's say entrepreneurship courses. So there are entrepreneurship courses offered for new startups or people who want to start their own firms. So entrepreneurship courses will improve the quality of factors of production enterprise. So entrepreneurship is basically, enterprise is the skill and risk taking ability of an entrepreneur to basically gather all the factors of production and put it to production, right? So entrepreneurship courses will improve the quality of entrepreneurs, and there will be more people who would want to pursue entrepreneurship. And if there are people already into entrepreneurship, they'll become better at their work. Also, there may be other people who are attracted towards entrepreneurship, so that's also going to increase the overall output of the country. And at PPC2 there will be higher output combinations. So basically these whenever the quality or quantity of factors of production increases, so that, let's say there is an increase in the quantity of any factor of production, or there is an improvement in any quality of factors of production, any of the factors of production, that basically increases the productive potential of the economy, increases the productive capacity. Because of the improvement in quality or an increase in quantity, we'll now be able to produce more output at PPC2. So this is about the shift outwards thing. And basically shift outwards also means that at new PPC, that is PPC2, the output combinations will be greater output combinations. So at PPC2 we will be producing better output, more output in our economy. So yes, likewise there is this shift inwards in the PPC. So I'll make the PPC again and tell you how a shift inwards looks like. So let's say this is PPC1. This is PPC1 and this is going to be PPC2. This is shift inwards, and right here capital goods. We'll write here consumer goods. And this shift inwards is happening because we'll show the shift by an arrow. And basically, why is this shift happening? Because there is a decrease in the quantity or quality of factors of production. So a decrease in quantity or quality of factors of production is going to lead to a shift inwards. So decrease in quantity or quality of factors of production is going to basically at PPC2 now all the output combinations will be lower output combinations. At PPC1 all the output combinations will be higher output combinations. And basically why does this happen? So you guys should know that anything that decreases the factors of production, so for example there is an earthquake, and an earthquake will lead to basically it's a disaster, right? An earthquake will lead to a lot of deaths, so there will be a lot of people who will die in an earthquake. So if it's a very if it's like it's something that is very disastrous and people die because of it, that will reduce the population, and therefore the PPC will shift inwards. Because the thing is that when a country is hit by an earthquake, the initial phase is when they have to it's like the initial phase, they need to rebuild everything from scratch. So basically that reduces the potential of the economy to produce more out. Okay, same goes for floods, same goes for any disastrous any event or any catastrophic event or anything that creates a disaster in a country. Similarly, so this is basically going to lead to a destruction of resources, destruction of factors of production, that decreases factors of production in quantity. Let's say there's bad weather, and let's say there is monsoon, and that monsoon continues for a lot of days. So in that time the output will obviously significantly reduce, because a monsoon, and if it's a very heavy rain, that's going to affect all the output that is produced by firms. And then maybe the firms have to announce holidays for their employees, so that basically reduces the quantity of resources of the economy. And then similarly we have emigration of labor. So let's say people leave the country, and that is going to emigration of labor means that people are leaving the country, and now the labor force size will reduce. And when labor force size reduces, what happens is that now we are not able to produce as much output as we were able to produce previously. Okay, so anything that decreases the quantity or quality of factors of production is going to shift the PPC inwards, and at PPC2 now all the output combinations will be lower output combinations, and the productive potential of the economy will decrease. So a shift, this is also called a shift inwards, and shift inwards means that output is going to fall and GDP is going to fall. So output is going to decrease, GDP is going to decrease, and now the productive potential of the economy is decreasing. A shift outwards leads to an increase in output, so output will increase, GDP will increase, and the productive potential of the economy will also increase because of a shift outwards in the PPC. So that is it for the shifts in the PPC. And in the next few videos, I'll be solving some questions from the past papers for shifts in the PPC. Thank you so much for watching.